Hi guys, welcome to another Asus Transformer Prime video. As you can see, I am playing Super Mario World yet again, and that's because I want to give you an update on the game controller thing that I was looking at a couple of videos ago. I was showing you how to play with a USB controller converter to play a PlayStation controller. Well, I've upped the stakes a little bit, and I now have in front of me an Xbox wired controller that's plugged directly into the Transformer Prime, and as you can see, it is working absolutely fine with the analog stick or the D-pad, which is absolutely lovely to play on any SNES games. Just a couple of things to get me going here to begin with. As you can see, that the circular button is flashing all the time, and if I press on it, it's actually works as the home screen, which is fair enough, I guess. I can get straight back into the program, which is nice. And the sticks here, the triggered buttons, don't work, and I can't map them either. So that's just something to note if you are going to use it on an emulator. It doesn't seem to be picking up the trigger buttons. So all in all, though, it's worked pretty well, and I'm fairly satisfied that this wired controller is as good as a PlayStation controller to use on an emulator. Don't ask me where to get ROMs, please. I don't know. Google it. The more interesting thing I want to show you, however, is using OnLive with this Xbox controller. Again, I've done absolutely no mapping actually telling OnLive how to use this controller, because it doesn't give me the option. It didn't give me the option with the PlayStation controller, and that didn't work at all really, other than to go up, down, left and right, I think one selection button. This, however, does work with a little more success. I can use the analog stick, which is fine. I can use the D-pad, which is fine. And if I actually go and play a game, which I'll do now, so I'm going to play Pro Evolution Soccer. What I found is that this controller is working with games. I've not played too many games yet, so I'm not sure quite well how the mapping works, but we'll find out now, basically, and see if this does an accurate representation of playing the game on an Xbox 360. Is the going to map it to the same way with the controls here? So we'll find out, see what happens, see what we can do with it. So let's see if I can just get this in a position where you can see me pressing the buttons and using the controller at the same time. So the button configuration, here we go. So it looks as if it's perhaps detected that I have plugged in a controller this time, and I can actually use what it says there. I'm just wondering if it's going to use the trigger buttons. That's promising. We'll confirm that for the time being. So there, it looks as though it is picking up my OnLive, the Xbox controller, as an OnLive controller for playing games, which is excellent. Excellent news. Let's just kick off then and see how well this works. Obviously, if this controller does work, it's going to actually finally give me an opportunity to demo OnLive properly. So let's get ourselves going. I'll just see if I can try and get this working a little bit more. So I am Robin, and the camera is really zoomed out, which isn't perfect, but I think you can see here a demonstration that the controller is working. I'm not sure if the trigger buttons are working. I'll perhaps have to find that out in a different video. But there we are, a quick demonstration. It shows that the controller is working. I think the advice is that if you don't want to get an OnLive pad, you can get a wired Xbox controller, which will definitely work. I think the wireless one does work, but you have to do a bit more work to get that going, and I'm not going to go into any detail on that, how to get that one working for the time being. So I'll just carry on playing this, and I will just say a thank you to Drunken Gamer 131, who has lent me this controller in order to practice this. So if you want to check out his channel as well, thank you for that. And there we are, quick demonstration of the controller working on OnLive, and I will do a video soon on OnLive itself, which, as you can see, seems to be working quite well, and I can't notice any lag so far. It seems to be working remarkably well. So yeah, thumbs up all around. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you again in another video soon.